Hi guys. It's been a hot minute. Last time you saw me, I was in my room. It was like 2 in the morning and it was not my best look. Okay. So I was just making sure that it was on. But we're just going to oh my goodness, sorry. My family is texting me because my mom's calling me now. Somehow, some way I'm going to make this work. Do I know how I'm gonna do it? No. But I just got off the phone with my mom, and today was a day. like, today was a day and a half. I'm telling you, oh my god. So hi, welcome to Avalanche, where I just talk about whatever is happening in my life right now. And currently, we are going through it. Okay, we've been going through it for the past couple of weeks, but today, I think might have been almost like when I missed my accounting exam. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, so I think we left off with me talking to a Brazilian guy. We're not talking anymore, and that's okay. I've moved past it. I have moved on. I think emotionally, we're good. But now we're stuck in a different situation. Um, I oh my goodness, let me put on this blanket because it's therapy time. So I then started talking to a like frat guy. I started talking to a frat guy. I know, I'm sorry. So I started talking to a frat guy and we talked for a couple of weeks and I got too emotionally invested. I did. I did. And I know that that's on me. That's really my bad. That's my fault. But I did get emotionally invested in a frat guy, which lesson learned. Still like him, but it's whatever. We're working on moving forward and moving on. I also, if you're wondering what the color changing on me is, I have the Weather Channel on because there's a hurricane hitting Florida right now, and my family, my cousin, literally lives in Florida and decided not to evacuate, and he lives in Tampa. So we're all stressed. We have a family group chat going on right now, and we're all like, let's hope he's safe. But my dogs are outside and I have to go get them. So where we left off, my cousin is currently in Tampa and I am watching the news because I need to make sure that my cousin is safe, because it's not looking too hot in Tampa right now, as we know. But talked to a frat guy for a little bit. It was good. I miss my man. He's not my man at all. Actually, I think he is for the streets. But I can't say anything because you never know what could happen. If you see me married to him next week, mind your business. Mind your business. But school has been absolute hell right now. It has been hell. You can see I go to the University of Houston. You probably cannot see because I'm kind of far, but I go to the University of Houston. I don't really care because I don't share my schedule, but yeah. But I go there and it's really, I like it. I like it a lot. I honestly really do. But my accounting class literally makes me want to die. I hate accounting. And it's not a thing of I don't like the class. I don't go to it. I do go to class. I just don't like it. It's so tedious. It's literally it takes the soul out of my body. And I had this exam last week or so. I don't remember. About a week ago or so. And what had happened was, we had to sign up for this time to take the exam, and then we went from there. We had to go to this testing center. It was this whole thing, and I had no idea that there was multiple testing centers under the same name. So I literally said, okay, I'm gonna go here, my time, da 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 da, and then I went to the testing center. Walked in, they went, okay. I literally was in line. I was early for this test. Okay, I was in line, had to turn my backpack. Then went into the second line to check in. My fingerprint wasn't reading. Okay. And I went, okay, well, that really sucks. My fingerprint isn't reading because I then have to tell them my student ID number. One thing about me is I do not remember my student ID number. I don't remember numbers at all. It's not my thing. I can barely remember my own phone number sometimes, much less my student ID number for a school that I just joined. So I was like, well, I don't have it on me. And they're like, do you have your card? And I was like, no, I don't have my card. I use my phone. So I had to go grab my phone out of my bag. I had to wait in a second line. They got mad at multiple people because they were taking too long to grab our bags. And they were like, you need to hurry up. But I literally couldn't do anything because there's like a window, like this like little window thing. The backpacks where they're putting the backpacks in the line. And like we're off to the side trying to be like, hey, can you bring us our bag? And we were just getting completely ignored. And then all of a sudden this guy that was at the front desk came in and was like, you need to bring them their bags. Then it was just this whole thing. So we finally got our bags. I got my phone and I was like, okay, here's my phone. And this is where, like, this is whatever. And he went, oh yeah, this is the wrong place. Literally put me to the side. I was waiting with other people and they were like, oh yeah, no, you're in the wrong place. It was literally like my test was supposed to be at 3, I think. It was like 4. And it's like, if you are late, you can, oh my God, I literally just accidentally stopped the recording on accident. My bad. So if you're late, you literally cannot take the test. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, okay, do you think I will be able to take my test? And I was with one other person. And we were both having to take a test. It was 2 different tests, but like we both had to take a test at the same time at the same place. So we asked this person, and we're like, "Hey, can we still take the test?" And they said, "Oh, I don't know, but you have to go to this other location for this testing center." I was like, "Okay." I park on the other side of campus. I went to where like the business buildings are. My parking is literally on the other side of campus. I park closer to the literal stadium than I do any of the business buildings because I'm a business major, and the one that I went to for the for my test was in like near the business buildings. So I had to I was already across campus, and then I had to walk all the way to the other side close to where I park. The testing center was literally like not even a street away from where I park. So that was literally like almost my final straw. Got in. They said, "Oh yeah, no, you can't take the test." And I was like, "Oh my God." So I had to email my professor and be like, "Hey girl, I literally was not able to take my test. I followed every single direction. They didn't tell me the correct place." And it was this whole thing. Luckily, my final exam will take place at this grade, but it still is terrible and made me want to cry. And that was that. And then the next day I had to take another exam for my microeconomics class. And it's this whole thing. It's proctored. I have like an hour to take it. And one thing about me is I take my time on test. And I don't have my accommodations at my school because I didn't know how to get them there. I still don't know how to get them there. But I usually have accommodations for my test. And for this one, I didn't have any of them. And for my next one, I probably won't have any of them either. So that's going to be amazing. But I didn't have anything. So I started taking my test. The practice exam went okay. It wasn't the best, but it was whatever. Then I took my test, turned it in. I literally got a 58 on my test. And I went, oh, okay, so I'm not meant for college. And from that day forward, I decided maybe being a housewife is for me. I will learn how to cook. I will learn how to clean the best way possible. I might even have children. So, yeah. Oh, God. Well, 40 miles per hour. Bonkers. Sorry, I just saw the wind speeds of this hurricane. So that was my exam week, and it was terrible. I literally had a breakdown. It was a whole thing. My sister went, "Ava, please don't cry," and then I cried. So then I've been working. I've been working a lot. I've been doing everything. I've been hanging out with my friends. It's been really fun. I've actually been basically hanging out with all my friends, with friends every single day for the past week, which has been honestly amazing. It's been so good. So now I am alone at home. So sad. No friends, no one. But yeah. So today, I think I keep on accidentally like hitting this. Hello? Oh, wrong way. Okay, I think this is better now. So I today I went to go hang out with my friends because, I went to I texted Juno and I said, "Hey, like we can hang out at this time." I had to clean a little bit. I walked the dogs. I did everything I needed to do. I'm like, "Okay, I'm heading to your house right now." I got ready. And as I was turning out into the road, I hit a curb. I hit a fucking curb. And when I hit this curb, I was not going fast. I was literally probably going 5 miles per hour. 5 miles per hour. I've hit curbs at like 20 and nothing has happened. And I was going like 5 miles per hour and I hit the curb. I hit it, really. I hit it. My tire fucking popped. My tire popped and I went, oh. So and then I had to pull off to the side and I like texted Juno and I was like, hey, we're not hanging out today. My car is messed up. Like I can't come. So I was like, okay, so I guess that happened. So I was like preparing myself to be like having to buy a new tire and all that stuff. So I called my stepdad and I went, hey, so my tire basically exploded. And I'm now just here sitting. What should I do? And he said, are you safe? And I said, I'm safe. Oh, someone's walking by. Someone just walked by. They're not stopping. They're not stopping. Okay, so we may just have to deal with their dog noises for a little bit. But I was like, okay, so I was just like waiting for my stepdad and then I called Juno to be like, you want to see my tire? I walked around and I was like, look at my tire, and then I got into my car again and I was like, you know what, I want to go take a picture of it. Milo, you need to stop. Please. Thank you, buddy. I took a picture of it and all. And then this like Audi passed by and it was this old man. He was like, hey, are like you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. He was like, is someone gonna help you? And I said, yeah, my stepdad's coming. And then he was like, okay. He left. And then after that, literally a fire truck was coming. Slowed down and went like basically asking if I was always good, and I like did a little thumbs up and I was like, oh, it's good, and I went back into my car because I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna wait here, like, I'm just gonna wait here, I'll roll with the punches later. So I was waiting and then I looked in my back mirror and I was like, oh, the fire truck's here again. The fire truck is back. And they came. I was like, hey guys, like, what's up? What's going on? And they were like, oh, like, is everything okay? But you just want to check in. And I was like, oh yeah, like my tire's just kind of fucked right now, but it's okay. Like my stepdad's coming. And so they were trying to help me. And so I gave them like all the stuff that they asked for. I was like, here is my spare. Here is the jack. I don't have a tire iron or whatever it's called, but like luckily, and then like a tow truck came and then they had a tire iron. So then like I was like, okay, well, I guess how many men does it take to get Ava's tire off? It took 5. And then me, I was there just like, hey guys, how's it going? But I was just like, do you know how to change a tire? And I said, no, no, I don't. So, then, like, they started scolding me because, they were like, oh, you should learn how to change your tire. Like, we're going to show you, and you need to get this, 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 this. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll get those things, like, for sure. And I was like, okay, let's get this going. So they helped me change my tire. They showed me how to change my tire. It was a whole thing. And then they like grabbed the spare and they were like, this is flat. And I went, don't ask me. I actually have no idea what you're talking about. I am just a girl. So they were like, this is flat. Let's see if we have some air to put in it. There was no air to put in her. She was just flat. So they put the spare onto my car. And lo and behold, she was just flat. And then it was this like whole thing, like it was genuinely a whole thing. Then they were like, okay, tell me how, like, give me like a step-by-step of how I need to change a tire. And I said, bitch, I don't know. I watched you do it and I still don't know. So I tried to help the best I could because they wanted me to help them, which I thought was a bad idea. Don't let me help you. I'm so grateful for these firemen, though. Like, they genuinely were so great, and I would not know what to do without them. Hello? Okay. I was talking with my mic a little bit too far away from me. Okay, so they were so great. They were so amazing. Family group chat was going crazy. They were making fun of me. They were like, already them hot. Like, you should marry one. And I said, no. And then they proceeded to be like, oh, like, make sure that you, like, they said something about, like, get a man who can, like, change a tire. And I said, noted. And they said, oh, how do you know she doesn't have one? And then they went, she wouldn't be in the situation if she had a man. And I said, you know what? You're so right. I did a little, yeah. I was like, you know what? You are actually so correct. I would not be in this situation if I had a man. I wouldn't. And, but I was in that situation. And it's okay. Life happens. And then, like, just everything. And then after that, I literally, like, it was, because the tow truck was there, my car could not, like, literally could not drive. Like, there was no way that my car was going to drive. I was not going to be driving on a flat tire, let alone a flat spare, you know? So I was, like, already like, well, here we are. And so the tow truck was like, hey, I'll, like, bring you to, like, Walmart. And I texted the group chat and I was like, oh, like, they're going to tow my car. Like, they're going to tow it. They all went, no. And I said, okay, guys. I called my stepdad and I was like, hey, so, like, what should I do? They said, don't let him tow your car, da da da. I was like, okay, you talk to him. And I gave my phone that was on the phone with my stepdad to the tow man. And I said, talk to him. Y'all talk to each other, like, man to man. I don't care. Leave me out of this. And then my stepdad was like, okay, like, go with him, whatever. So I went with him. We went to the Walmart. Walmart did not have tires. Okay. Walmart, in fact, did not have tires. So then we just, like, parked the car and we're like, hey, this is where we're gonna be. We had to then get the car off of the, like, thing, like the tow truck, which was an adventure and a half too, because the spare tire was literally flat once again, and they somehow maneuvered the thing, like the tow truck, whatever, into my car. So it was once again an adventure and a half. They had to, like, put this piece of wood underneath it and, like, roll it off. It was this whole extravagant whatever. And then after that, they also did not let me turn off my car. might I add. My car was on the whole time. So, yeah. I went to go open my door. My car was locked because my car was on and we went from point A to point B. So we had to literally pry open my door and like open a window because my locks are like kind of like rounded, so you can't like whatever. So we had to like push down the window. We had to like crawl in, unlock the car. It was a thing, and then that's how we got the car off of the actual like tow truck. And then we were okay. So then we went to Discount Tire. And that was honestly the least amount of adventure that we had all day. All day, then we went to Discount Tire, we got the tire fixed. Then we went back to the Walmart, and then we put the tire onto my car, which was fine. We had enough tools that we were able to get the tire on. The only thing was we weren't able to use the tire iron because it was too big, to fit into the little holes. But we got the tire on. But what we didn't realize was the tire is now like this. She's not straight. She is now she is tilted. She has she's tilted. What? So it's now fuck. It's now tilted. So amazing. Great. Love that. So then I was like, hey, you know what? I will just drive my car home. I know that my car is messed up. I will hopefully be able to get home and get my car to a shop. I went to go drive my car home, and I went, she's getting retired. My car is not working anymore. My car does not car anymore. And so I can't, my car is unsafe to drive now. I bought we bought a new tire for it. And I still have to fix my fuel injector. My car is so messed up, and I just want a new one at this point. I know, I'm just putting so much money into this car. My parents are helping me too. There's so much money getting put into this car. I could have bought a new one at this point. I literally could have bought a new one at this point, and I am wishing that we just bought a new one, honestly. And yeah. And so my sister's gonna bring me to school tomorrow. And my mom is going to bring me to work for the next couple of days, this weekend. It's actually so insane. This happened, within from 1 o'clock to 5. This took 4 hours to do. It's actually insane, and all I want to do is just go to sleep. I just want to go to bed. But I can't. I have to study for econ and accounting and my business management class, but that's the least of my worries. It's literally just accounting and econ that I worry about. Because, yeah. Also, I got new makeup because literally, it was yesterday. I got new makeup, and I'm so happy I bought new makeup because it's the only thing keeping me going. I got a new cushion foundation, which I think looks really good. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it looks really good. I bought a new cushion foundation. I bought an oil cleanser to take off my makeup. I bought a serum. I bought a exfoliator for my face, and I bought a couple of other things like a face mask, a headband, and stuff like that. But I'm also I was like, oh my god, I want to get as I was recording this, I was like, oh my god, I want to go get food. I can't go get food. I have to order food. I no longer can just get into my car and go do things. Because my car no longer works. So I am feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. I am actually trying to not cry. I cried one time today, and that's enough. No more crying for me. But yeah, I hope that everything is going well in y'all's lives. I hope it's going better than whatever the hell is happening over here. And hopefully my week will get better. And hopefully y'all had a good week. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like and subscribe. My socials will hopefully be down below if I can do that. I don't know. And yeah, hopefully everything gets figured out and hopefully I get on a filming schedule. Please, for the love of God, hopefully I get on a filming schedule and I'm not posting something once a month because I want to post videos, but I don't have time. Maybe me not having a car is going to force me to film videos because I have nothing else to do. And yeah. She refuses to listen to me. I'm literally here just like, Maeve, like that. And she's just not listening. But with all of that being said, I hope you have a great rest of y'all's day. And this is the end of this avalanche. And I think that, like, makes sense because I feel like I just, like, dump information and, like, dump everything on y'all. And I'm like, bye! Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Follow my socials. They're basically all under avamagdelen. That's spelled avamagdelen. I'm pretty sure I spelled that right, but if I spelled it wrong, that's gonna be really embarrassing. But I'm dyslexic, so excuse me. And yeah, love you. Hopefully all goes well for y'all. Hopefully my love life gets figured out because I need to be a housewife tomorrow. And yeah, bye guys, love y'all. And I think the next video will be me talking about my celebrity crushes because I need to talk to someone about them because they're really embarrassing and I need to yap about them. But I had to give you an update on what my past basically month has been. Let's see whenever I last uploaded a video. I think it's been a month. And it has been 27 days and 10 hours. What would you look at that? Yeah. So love y'all. See y'all soon. I'm wishing y'all the most amazing rest of y'all's day. Bye-bye.